apologize in advance.
Right. Hi, Shubhali. So we are live now on our YouTube channel, Superpower Author. How are you doing?
I am doing great and a very good evening to you, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. So while you're saying that, I just want to do a little bit of testing to make sure that we are actually live and people are able to see that. So I'm just checking that in my phone, uh, and I'll just give you a confirmation that indeed it is super.
All right,
Now,
great.
great. So now, Shubhali, you've been handling a lot of virtual book. The discussion is going to be around virtual book launch. So
Yes.
I see that you've been doing a lot of virtual book launches for Superpower Author community. How has been the experience, Shubhali?
So the experience has been great, and I am extremely thankful, first of all. But these authors are extremely talented, and their books have come out to be very beautiful. And um, the best part about these book launches is that we have sold a lot of copies in the book launches itself, and that is one of the reasons why our book launches from Adyan Books is extremely successful.
Super. Now, I'm actually when somebody like you conducts a virtual book launch, I know you get really get involved into the process, and you like you. So just what I want to know from you is, out of all the virtual book launches that you've done, if you want to just talk a little bit about any one virtual book launch in particular about which had an impact, or some memories that you may have in your mind about that.
So I would love to talk about two such book launches. The firsts, like we say, are very special. So my first ever book launch was with Mr. Nishit Singhal, and the memory that I have is very strong. I mean, I just can see it right in front of my eyes if I just talk about it. So there was this one time when he really wanted to put light on the support of a family that is behind that entire book. I mean, it is not just author's journey, so it is also involving their family, the support from their family, etc. So when his family stepped in the frame was the time when the event turned out to be really magical. So this and also with Mr. Vimal Pillai. So Mr. Vimal Pillai explained how important it is for one person to follow their passion and not just follow their 9 to 5 jobs blindly.
Okay, let me ask a quick question to you. When we talk about a virtual book launch, what do we exactly mean by it? What is a virtual book launch?
So, virtual book launch is one of the good things that pandemic gave us, I believe, because when there's a physical book launch, I think that when if I have a physical book launch, I would only be inviting 50 people, 60 people max. But when I have a virtual book launch, and if my publisher is thankfully and fortunately, if I get published by Adyan Books gives me an audience of the entire nation. I mean, I can get audience from Bangalore, from Nagpur, from Mumbai, from Northeast, from South, everywhere. So one good thing about a virtual book launch is that people from all over the places can attend it in one time itself. Plus what we have seen is we've received massive amount of responses and positive responses from our authors as well as the audiences who attend it. So this one thing of a virtual book launch is that me sitting at my home can go around sell my books all over the place. Because
Yeah. So when you say that people across the country can be a part of this event, are
yes.
these events live? I mean, do you go live in front of people and they can just the audience is like live and ask questions, and or is it a recorded session?
So we give the opportunity of us and the author going live, and plus we also record the session and upload it on Superpower Author channel, which is on YouTube, and anyone who misses out on the event can of course go back to the channel and watch it once again. But yes, the one beautiful part of the event is that if I have something to convey to the author, sitting at my home, I can send my questions in the chat box, and my questions are asked by the host to the author, and the author can of course reply back. And that is one of the things that I can very easily, send my message to the author.
Interesting, interesting. Shubhali, in case some of the authors watching this video right now, or maybe in future, may want to, consider conducting a virtual book launch event, would you be the host? If they are interested, would you be willing to conduct a virtual book launch event for them?
So if any one of you is watching, and if you think that we only do virtual book launches only for our published authors, so that is not the case. So even if you have written down a book, and if you want to plan a virtual book launch with us, you are most welcome, and we would love to be your hosts.
Excellent. And how can people get in touch in case somebody is interested? How can they get in touch with us or you and plan their virtual book launch event?
So there are two ways you can reach out to us, rather more, because now during the virtual period, and you can of course reach out to us via social media. You can write down to us at superpowerauthor@adyanbooks.com, and either you can call us. So there are a lot of ways, so you cannot give us a chance of not getting in.
So the email ID, just to confirm, that you mentioned is superpowerauthor@adyanbooks.com, which is ADHYYAN books.com, right?
Yeah.
Super. So this is interesting, Shubhali. I think you're doing a brilliant job, and I'm sure authors are happy. And what you're doing for them is making this thing memorable, right? So if somebody writes a book, it's like delivering a baby.
Yes.
And the moment you have that, you want to stand on top of your building and let everybody know about this, because we're so excited about the moment we write a book. And if somebody like you jumps in and says, "Hey, let's do it together. Let me interview you in the form of a virtual book launch, and let's just tell the world around about the book and its benefits," there can be nothing better than that. Yes, Shubhali?
Exactly. I totally agree with you.
Super, super. Thank you very much, Shubhali, for your time. It was just a quick discussion that I wanted to have with you, so that in case people are interested in virtual book launch events, they must give it a try. The value that you get out of this is 1,000 times more than the energy or the money or whatever it is that you invest in this. So in case you are interested, the lady who's there in this interaction to conduct a virtual book launch event for you, you have to write an email to us at superpowerauthor@adyanbooks.com. Thank you very much, Shubhali. Thank you so much.